I am Tam Valley Productions, and I want to battle. That's right, it's that awesome time of year again, right before New Year's, where birdkeeper Toby sends out his annual Wants to Battle challenge, where he invites Poketubers, both new and old, to talk a little bit about their channels, both for longtime fans and new viewers who might find their channel through the tag. There's a list of questions where I will discuss some aspects of my Pokemon fandom and what to expect from the channel going forward. I was summoned to partake in this when I was tagged by GatorX. So hello to anyone new. First up, what is your favorite Pokemon from Scarlet and Violet? Well, at the time of recording this video, I have not completed Scarlet and Violet quite yet. I estimate that I've seen anywhere from 2/3 to maybe half of the Pokedex, somewhere in that range. I'm not sure, I'm still kind of avoiding spoilers. So my opinion here is certainly liable to change when I see a little bit more. But so far, I think it's a two-way tie between Skeledirge and Darkspun. From the outset, I was incredibly intrigued by both Fuecoco and Fido's designs and concepts, and I held out hope that they would pay off with their evolutions. Boy did I bet correctly, because these are some absolutely phenomenal Pokemon. Skeledirge is the ultimate payoff to Fuecoco's Dia de los Muertos roots, a very spooky design that has a lot of intricate detail, and a very unique fire pattern on the snout, given that it's meant to look like a little bird hanging out. Meanwhile, Darkspun is one that I was kinda nervous about, given that I had speculated what Fido might look like in this video back from August. But the real Darkspun? Well, it honors both of Fido's dog and bred origins perfectly, which sounds obvious, but I'm so glad that it literally just looks like a dog with some bred details, not overly grotesque or cartoonish like previous food-based Pokemon. These guys are mainstays on my team, and I love them both so dang much. Next, why did I pick my username? Well, my username has been with the channel pretty much since the beginning. It's a name that I've used for creative projects for a very long time now, since I was a kid. It's a reference to somewhere near where I grew up, out in Northern California, and one of my favorite locations in the whole world, a mountain called Mount Tamalpais. I've always wanted an outdoorsy, kind of sophisticated name, I guess. I'm not really sure, because there's two problems. Again, I chose this channel name when I was super young. I used to make short videos with my friend using the Tam Valley name, and then I later used it on my own back in like middle and high school when I did video projects. So calling this channel Tam Valley Productions is a way to honor how far I've come with media production. And secondly, Tam Valley is not a real location. Again, the mountain is called Mount Tamalpais, as do a few locations around Northern California with the term valley in their name. But Tam Valley, well, that's fictional. Well, it's pretty original, and it fits the channel pretty well, I think. Doubly so because my Discord fan base is called the Tam Fam. I think that works out. Next up, what is the best video that I made this year? This one is kind of tough for me to answer. I would say it's easy to pick one of the most successful projects that I did this year, just objectively, which would have been the X and Y retrospective way back in January, so almost a full year ago now, and the Pokemon Z 3-part visual novel series. I'm very proud of both of those, especially the Z series, but when I think about my favorite, I think it's either the 2-part Avatar and Pokemon crossover team building series, or perhaps the Autumn Fakemon redesign challenge, where I asked my fan base over on Discord to submit all of their autumn Pokemon designs, and I redesigned almost 24 of them. I think those two projects from later this year were a lot more successful just because my editing style came really far, and my art creation skills also have come a long way. So I'm just really proud of those videos simply for the growth that they show. And what am I expecting from 2023? Well, I'm really happy with the way 2022 went, with tons of new styles of content, a refinement of my art style, and tons of collaborations with new friends in the community. If 2023 goes anything like that, I will be more than happy. But on a concrete level, expect me to push the bounds of my videos' quality even more, bring on more people to the channel as guests, and of course maintain the same upload schedule so you guys get sizable quality content 3 to 4 times a month, if not more. What are some big milestones that I'm looking forward to for 2023? Well, in terms of raw numbers, we are pretty close to 15,000, which is pretty cool. And further off, 20,000. I think that's going to be the next big milestone that I will commemorate with a special project of some kind. So stay tuned for that, because that'll hopefully happen in the first few months of 2023. But in terms of more abstract personal stuff, I'm excited for a whole bunch, given the fact that I am done with school. And I'm moving into a career field and industry that really aligns with what I do here on the channel. So for all of my professional development and milestones that I reach, expect that to have a pretty big impact on the channel's quality. And now recommend a channel with fewer subscribers than that I think my fans would love. Alright, well, I've been waiting to give a shout out to my friend and relatively new PokeTuber to the scene, SB Juju. If you like what I do here, you will love SB's channel, where he has a great mix of news analysis, theories, headcanons, discussions, and thought experiments that feel like something that I would do, like figuring out what it would be like if every Pokemon region's main villain was the region's professor, and vice versa, which is pretty neat. He's been experimenting and increasing his video output with a few gameplay videos as well. So now is a great time to check out his channel. And finally, it is time to tag 3 people. I will tag SB Juju, Ryoma Art, and Dead Bedspread, the latter 2 of which are very talented Fakemon artists that I've had the pleasure of collaborating with, in videos that you will see going forward on their channels. So check out all those channels if you haven't already. Thanks again to Birdkeeper Toby for rekindling this yearly tag, and thank you for joining my little slice of the YouTube Pokemon community, whether you found me through this tag or you've been with me since the beginning. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time for more content.